Okay, we've all heard about discipline. So what do you think discipline is?
Yeah, okay, in my opinion, different. In my opinion, discipline is basically having like a structured way of living that you abide by in order to achieve things,
Okay.
in life. Yeah,
Alright.
that's my opinion of discipline. Yeah.
Okay, that's very, very true. And let me just add up.
Okay.
When you say structured way of doing things and all of that, it's very, very true, 100% correct.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean you should mindlessly suffer. Some people think when they are mindlessly suffering, that's them being disciplined because they are suffering and paying a price for whatever it is they are paying a price for. But then discipline is not about mindless suffering. It's about doing the things you need to do exactly at the time you need to do it to become who you need to become. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I actually do.
So, with doing the things you need to do, what are some of the things you personally need to do as an individual?
Like to be disciplined.
No, just as an individual, what are some of the things that you normally would like to do?
Would like to do
Or
that.
you need to do, let me say you need to do, yes.
Okay.
When you wake up, what are the things
For
you
example,
need to do?
yes, I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
For example, you need to keep your surrounding clean.
I'm talking about
You
you,
said-
not everybody, you personally.
Yes, I need to keep
Okay,
my
so
surrounding.
you
I know I
personally.
need to keep my surrounding clean.
Mhm.
I also know I need to take my bath. Yeah.
So yeah, so with all of that, as you know you're supposed to be doing all of this kind of stuff, when you wake up, I know that you actually do it, right? So that means you are disciplined to that extent. You get what I'm saying? But then we also have people who know they need to do these things, like they need to take their bath, they need to do it. Especially when I was in high school, some people knew they needed to take their bath. When they wake up, they just put on their clothes and leave for class. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And they will come back after how many hours will be at the top there and come back and be sweating and musting, all that kind of stuff. This kind of person lacks discipline. Because
Indeed.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not time conscious, he's not prepared, and he doesn't do what he needs to do to actually become who he needs to become, which is somebody who's smelling good at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, basically all I'm telling you to do is do exactly what you need to do when you need to do it. That is the only way you're going to be disciplined. After eating your dishes, discipline, if you ask me, is somebody who fights against procrastination, laziness, and all that kind of stuff. Because
So the act of fighting against procrastination,
all of that kind of stuff falls under discipline. So if you are somebody who procrastinates a lot, you are somebody who is always wanting to be lazy, feel reluctant to do certain stuff, it means you lack discipline, and this video is definitely for you. So yeah, let me give another example. We have people, especially in high school, because this is where I saw the most and this is why I met people who were extremely not disciplined at all in high school. You finish eating, instead of washing your dishes there and then, you see people some people actually leave their dishes under their beds for a very long time, and it was serious. So that's when I started to think about all this kind of stuff, and that's where this video topic is about. So what are some of the things you think you would need to tell somebody who is not disciplined to actually start doing to help that person?
Okay, a disciplined person is a successful person.
Okay.
It's a wealthy person.
Okay.
It's a person that has honor and fame. Because when you are disciplined, there are certain things that you achieve in life. There are certain things that come your way. If you're not disciplined, there's no way you can be wealthy. It's automatic poverty. Because when you're disciplined, for example, let's say you have a job, and in this job, basically every job needs discipline. You need to have the discipline to do a certain kind of job.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you don't have that level of discipline to maybe organize your work surrounding, the discipline to listen to your leaders, discipline to take instructions, you cannot thrive. You cannot go far. You cannot reach a next level. So basically, a disciplined person is a successful person, a wealthy person, someone that has fame and honor. Because when you're disciplined, people get to know about you.
Yeah.
So your fame literally spreads abroad.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you're not disciplined, this should motivate you.
Yeah.
I mean, no one wants to be poor. No one wants to be dishonored.
Yeah.
No one wants to feel. Should I say feel left out? Let me even use that.
Yeah.
Yes. So in order to be in order not to feel all this kind of in order not to feel this kind of way, you need to be disciplined.
Yeah.
You need to take necessary measures, you know. Yeah.
So what do you think? Okay, let me also say something.
Okay.
This is one of the ways you can actually attain discipline. Discipline is all in the state of mind, first off. Let me say it that way. To be disciplined, you need to be mentally strong. And then to also do this, I actually found a technique to actually remain disciplined. And then it's a very hardcore technique. I call it the discipline method. That's what I call it. Basically, it's putting yourself through certain amount of physical pain to build mental resilience.
Putting yourself in a certain kind of pain.
Physical pain to build mental resilience.
Okay.
Not necessarily harming yourself or anything. Let me actually give an example.
Yes, do. Please.
Okay. So, an example, a very broad example is working out. Do you think people who go to the gym actually enjoy going to the gym? Most of them don't. To be honest with you, most of them don't.
Okay, it depends. Let's just say.
No, people don't. People actually don't. Like, I've actually realized this. I've asked a lot of people, do you actually enjoy this? And they'll ask
Because
me.
if it's me, I do enjoy going to the gym.
Wow.
Yes. I enjoy working out. It's something I enjoy. There are people who actually enjoy doing that. Hold on. I do enjoy doing that. So there are people that actually enjoy working in the gym, that love working out. No, it doesn't. Yes, there are people that love it.
Okay.
So let's just say, okay, you can use in most cases.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would like to go to the gym every single day?
Oh yes, if I get up, I will go every day. Yeah. So you see, I don't have to go too much to do that, but you just continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So in a day's period, every single day, waking up every day at 4 a.m., getting up, going for a jog, and going to the gym. It's not easy. It's not something that everybody would like to do. It's not something that most people would like to do. In fact, I don't know people who actually enjoy this. Even the athletes I know don't actually enjoy working out and doing all of this thing. But then in their state of mind, they know why they are doing this. They know the better outcome. So that's why they are doing it. And then the moment you break that consistency, at that point, you can't actually get back to that peak consistency you were at. So you have to continue forever. And that's going to build mental toughness because you know for a fact that, okay, at this point, I'm supposed to wake up, I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to have cleaned my house, I'm supposed to have done every single thing so that when I wake up, I'm just going straight to the gym, I'm going to work out. When I come back, I know I'm going to be tired, I'm not going to have time to clean my house, clean my room, maybe probably wash my car and all that. So it takes discipline to do certain things, especially if there's going to be physical pain attached to it. Because after that workout, you know that you're going to be tired. You get what I'm saying?
But it also doesn't mean that with discipline, there's going to be pain all throughout. Like, the physical pain can be there and it can be so strong from the beginning, but then once you know you're doing something, once you get used to it, once you get used to that lifestyle, it just picks up.
But it doesn't get easier. You're still going to feel the pain, no matter what. You just get used to it. That's what I believe. The pain is still there. You will still be, but you will get used to it.
Okay.
Because in working out, even the most ripped bodybuilders, sometimes, why do you think they don't stop? Do you get what I'm saying? They still feel the pain, but then at that point, they have built that mental resilience, and that's where the discipline comes in. They have that mental resilience, that mindset that they have to just continue. They have to muscle through the pain, and they have to push through the pain to get to where they need to get to. Yeah.
Okay. So the pain will be there throughout.
But then you find a better
every
way.
Form of discipline.
Every form of discipline, there is pain attached to it.
But it does not mean you should give up.
Doesn't mean you get better at handling the pain. That's where the discipline comes.
Yeah, that's what
you get better at handling the pain. That's what discipline is. Okay. So in washing your dishes, there are some times where you feel like, come on, like, do I actually need to wash the dishes? You are so tired. Do I actually need to do it? But with that discipline mindset, you know you have to do it because the next day you wouldn't want to do that same task again. So you get up and you do it. You know you have to sweep your room this morning because you know that you don't want to come back in the evening when you're extremely tired to come and sweep your room. You know what I'm saying? So the pain is always going to be there. Forget about it. Don't think the pain is going to automatically go. Even God tells you that He holds your hand through the pain. He's not going to take the pain away. He's going to make you stronger. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. The pain will forever be there, but then with discipline, you get used to it and you have a better way of handling it. And that's everything I have to say about concerning discipline for today.
Yeah. And also, a disciplined person, when a disciplined person puts measures in place and makes sure to see it through.
Yeah.
Like, make sure to see it through to the end. Make sure to complete whatever that he or she has set before him or herself
Yeah.
to see it through to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also another thing. Yes, a disciplined person knows the way to life. Knows the way to life. That's also, yeah.
Yeah.
So the need to be disciplined is just so you can be successful, so you can be wealthy, so you can know how to live your life the best way possible. And what else? What else?
That's it.
Mm.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess that's it for today
For
on
today.
discipline.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe there'll be a part 2. So please stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, like the video, subscribe, share, comment, and
We see you
see you
guys.
guys in the next video.